Hey everybody. Alright, so this is my first video. We'll just start it quick, easy. Name is Jake. You'll see in games, if I make a profile or something, it'll be under gray or something. It's my favorite color, whatever. Anyway, so this might be a little awkward for me. It's kind of weird to talk to people and not have them in front of you, or even anybody at all on the other end listening. I'm just looking at my computer screen, but here we are. So why am I doing this? Well, I've always watched YouTube for years, and obviously I've accrued a lot of people, channels or whatever that I like to watch, and I don't know, just some people seem like they have a good time, seems like they enjoy it, and I think I would too. It's social, but not in a sense where you're having to be out and about. I don't know, it's just a good way to just interact with people while also doing something I enjoy, which is obviously just playing video games. At the same time, I like to, I don't know, I think about maybe editing videos. That seems like it'd be kind of fun. In the video you're seeing right now, I edited, but I mean, it's really not much to it. I just made a bunch of clips, put them together, put an audio track or two, or I think there's 3 on this one, and then a transition in the beginning and the end. That was it. And honestly, that kind of took me hours because I've never ever edited a video in my life. You know, and I've used, what I used for this was DaVinci Resolve, and from what I read online, people were saying it's like the best thing you could do even for beginners, but man, there's a lot going on. But it seems like I figured it out. Hopefully it comes out okay. Anyway, so going beyond that, the plans for this channel, I'm not trying to make like montages or whatever. You probably saw the Halo clip in the beginning. That was just, I don't know, it was just a good game I had, and I figured it's a game I play, I might as well post it. I'm not very good at it. That's another disclaimer I should let out there, is I'm incredibly mediocre at video games. Sometimes I pop off in games like Halo or whatever, but I don't know, it's just not my thing. I just like to be casual, so that's why most of the games you see on this clip are just single player, kind of kickback kind of games, especially Snowrunner. But anyway, so that's kind of really what I plan on playing here. The schedule right now, it's kind of up in the air. I would like to do maybe 2 videos a week. The plan though is to just one video of them being like a game that I continually play throughout until I beat it or something. And games I've been getting into recently are deck builders, right? Like Slay the Spire. I've actually played Slay the Spire on my phone for a little bit, kind of got away from it, but this new game has come out. It came out a couple weeks ago. Diceomancer is what it's called. Seems very interesting. I played the hell out of the demo when it came out, and then I thought they were gonna just not make it anymore. They went like radio silent for months and months, and then I don't know where they dropped it. So I'm pretty stoked about that. It looks like a lot of fun. So that'll probably be the first kind of playthrough game I'll be doing, and with that I'll probably be using OBS. I'll record, you know, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. The runs are kind of long. I did one run already and I lost it because I'm bad, but there's a lot going on in the game, so I think that's kind of fair anyway. So I'm just gonna probably do that one, kind of walk through it, and hopefully people watch and you guys can like give me tips and stuff. So I wonder if y'all heard that. My dog just barked. But anyway, so yeah, that'll be the first thing I do. That'll be like the main kind of game that I play for now. I might switch off to another one, just go between the two. I'm a big indie game guy. I like to play a lot of new stuff. I think indie developers should be getting a lot more exposure, especially with the way the AAA games go these days. They're kind of lame. I don't know, they just don't have that same kind of wow factor that they used to. So, but indie games never seem to disappoint, not nearly as often, and they're also not as long. You know, you just can play them, they don't take a ton of your time, and they're casual, which is what I'm into. So that'll be kind of what I focus on. There's a lot of games on the docket that I haven't even played yet that I would love to play and get going, but like I said, I'll be starting off with Diceomancer. Just seems like a fun time, and the art style is great. It just looks like a great game, so that's what I'll be starting off with. I also plan on streaming. I could probably do maybe once or twice a week for that, 3-4 hours each, and I'm not sure. I plan on uploading those as well, but I don't know. It'll probably be, I can't decide if I should just upload the whole VOD itself sometimes that's a little overwhelming, especially if I'm new. I think it'd be better if I split them into segments. So that's probably what I'll do. But the game I have in mind to stream is going to be Stalker 2. Very, very hype about that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The developers, obviously wonderful developers, and they've actually gone through quite a bit of actually turmoil and trauma even in the last couple of years with the whole Ukraine thing. Anyway, we're not going to get into that, but anyway, that's not why I'm playing it. I think it actually looks like a lot of fun, like the setting, all that stuff, the whole story of Chernobyl and whatever comes out of it. It's just great. The setting looks good, looks like a beautiful game, so I'm excited to play that. I'll actually be playing that later today on stream, but it's taking quite a while to download. For some reason, I actually have really good internet, but it's just slow. So anyway, I'll be doing that here a little bit later on today, and then maybe I'll stream it again tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. The first video of Diceomancer is probably going to go up either by the end of the day today or tomorrow for sure, but that's where we're going with that. And then lastly, in terms of content and whatnot, a face cam, probably not going to be doing that for a while, if at all. It kind of just depends on how, I guess, what the people want. If people decide that's what they want to see, I can get it. I can get wanting to put a face to a voice, but I mean, I'm not going to do it, not right now, mainly because I don't even have a webcam at all, so it's not really something I'm prioritizing yet. But if it comes to it, if I get popular or people want it or whatever it is, I would have no problem doing that eventually. But anyway, so next up, I guess that's kind of it. I don't really have a lot else to talk about. I've just been given a time to do things finally, you know. Something I've always wanted to do, and I've had some couple of life changes, and now I'm actually able to put the time into doing this, which feels pretty good, but it's also kind of nerve-wracking. You never really know. I deal with rejection and criticisms just fine. I mean, my job involved me talking to people, giving them maybe bad news, maybe good news. It didn't matter. It just, you never really knew how people were going to react, which is why I feel like I'd be a good fit for YouTube anyway. But at the end of the day, if I don't like what people have to say, I can just ignore it. So anyway, I guess that's kind of it. I mean, right now the channel is obviously still under construction, as you can see by my profile photo. I don't know. I'm not an artist at all. I have a horrible drawing and creating techniques. I just can't do it. You know, my imagination is there, but I can't make my hand do what my brain wants to do. So for now, it's probably going to be pretty bare bones in terms of, you know, like branding. You know, the profile photo is going to look just like it looks now, just some stock under construction photo for a bit. You know, I might pay someone on Fiverr to do something for me. I've got some ideas, but I don't know if anybody watches this and they decide they, you know, want to put their art out there or want to help me out with that, that's totally fine with me. Let me know. That's the whole point of this, is to be social and network, really. But I guess that's kind of it. Yeah, I mean, in terms of editing too, again, something I've always wanted to do. It always seemed cool. Like, I've seen some really coolly, well edited videos, and they look really nice. I just don't have that kind of talent right now. I'm kind of playing it by ear with this DaVinci Resolve software. But I kind of figured it out. It takes a long time. This video that you're watching took me hours. I mean, 3-4 hours. I had to figure out what it was. I had to make sure the clips lined up. I had to make sure the transitions were not, I mean, there's no transitions really, but you know, I didn't even know how to, I actually had to look up how to make just a title and end credits screen, and whenever I looked it up, it was something so simple. So I just need to play around with it a little bit more. But again, the videos I make are probably just going to be recorded on OBS, and I'm going to hopefully just have the clip made as soon as I get done recording, and then that's that. I might slap an intro on the end, or on the beginning, or an end credits on the end, or whatever. But with those videos, like when I start to play Diceomancer, I plan on using just the audio from Diceomancer. It's not just going to be an audio track. I don't want to deal with copyright infringement. I mean, I'm hoping that the music I'm using for this video are free use. I mean, they're by what's his name, Kevin McLeod, or however you say it, and his is royalty-free music. That's what it says, so hope it works. I gave him credit at the end anyway, so I think it'll be okay. But that's why, again, I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. I just want to keep it cool and just use the game audio, and that'll be that. So maybe I plan on kind of, if I have some good, I play Halo, you know, a couple times a week, and I get some good stuff in that. So if I do well on that one, you know, I'll probably post maybe some kind of Halo montage or something. You know, it'll be totally separate. I'll make sure that like the main content of the channel is prioritized over, you know, Halo Infinite gameplay. I know not many people really care about it or anything like that, but it's just a fun game to me. You know, I've been playing Halo since it came out, so I just think, you know, if I'm gonna do this whole YouTube thing, I'm gonna be myself. I don't want to be somebody I'm not. So, and Halo is just, that's my kind of like my life, kind of. But I guess that's it. I'm not gonna ramble on too long. You know, it's not a very long video anyway, but I'm sure you don't want to be hearing my voice for 10-20 minutes or whatever, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. Really hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if there's anything you want to see from me, anything else, any suggestions you have for me, anything at all. Like the software I use for these clips that you're watching are just the NVIDIA clipping software, the overlay. So I don't know, I'm probably using OBS other than that, but I guess that's it. I'll stop there before I keep going, but hope you guys have a good day, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.